Will you craft some Terralina Italian?
Today we're at Disney Springs because the Lena is calling.
Yes, we are headed to Terralina Crafted Italian restaurant.
Yeah, we're checking in because it's been a little bit, and it's your number one choice of foodie infotainment. We're here to investigate things, so you don't have to, because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm feeling crafty already.
It's time to foodie and chill. We have a beautiful Rosemary Focaccia bread. Last time we came, we had the Focaccia bread, and I love the Focaccia bread, so cheers to a Focaccia bread. Olive oily, rosemary, light, fluffy. I love it when a vegan bread isn't like, you know, dense and terrible. This is amazing. This is giving me like macaroni grill vibes, which is like one of my favorites. I would give this bread a 4 out of 5 breads. It gives good bread.
A nice rosemary focaccia table bread. I appreciate it when a restaurant will commit to some sort of herb or seasoning in their bread. A lot of places are like, we have bread and it's going to be on your table. Not every place is so much willing. It's like, we want a particular flavor for our bread, and that's going to be on the table. So, rosemary focaccia is already off to a nice step. Till it's baked in-house, nice and fresh. If your taste buds had not yet awakened to the possibility they're going to get fed Italian food tonight, they will definitely be on board and wide awake after eating the bread. It's the perfect like Italian starter. Nothing wrong with good focaccia. I get it's vegan by default, so the prince can have it. It's tasty, it's light. They put olive oil on the table. Go nuts. 4 out of 5 plus.
To Executive Chef Martin for making me a beautiful new pasta dish from, unlike what I had before. I did bring pocket parm, but I want to try it for you guys as the chef made it on his own, because he really went hard on this. He made sure there was no mushrooms, and he put like all the extra goodness in here. I don't want a huge bite. I probably should have preloaded, but you know what? I commit to my mistakes. This looks like a super fresh, super beautiful pasta though. The bite looks bigger than I should take. This tastes like some garlic goodness. It's just nice and light on the garlic. The noodles sing. The veggies are super fresh. So like everything in it is just really beautiful. And when I add pocket parm to it, it's gonna be so fire. On its own, I'll give it like a 3.25 out of 5 pastas. It's nice for like an off-menu pasta. And I appreciate it for what it is.
We like a surprise. The surprise is this pasta primavera. Surprise to us, but not too long ago, about 8-9 months ago, Terralina got a brand new executive chef. And they have definitely been honing their skill. And you know what? We're excited because you know what? You need people who love and crave the different parts of food here at Disney Springs, and finding a chef that's like excited to make something, that's a rare thing. Some people will come and do a job, that's fine, but like the chefs at Disney World are passionate about food, and we love it when they get excited to make something, even something that's just like, I got the time, and we'll do it. That's great, we love that. The pasta primavera, the noodles, you got the sun-dried tomatoes, you got the peppers, the sauteed spinach. You can smell the garlic, the olive oil. Sight. Here's the thing. As I savor the garlic sliding down my throat. Well, members of the community, and we love questions. We love discourse in our community. If any of you have ever commented on a video, you know we comment on, respond to 98, 99% of the comments we have, unless you're out of pocket. And even then, we probably still respond to you. And the questions come up multiple times, like, why would you get something off menu? Like, why would I care if you got something off menu? It's because you want to know that when you come to a restaurant, be it a mixed party, be it an all-vegan party, that the people that serve you your food care enough to try to make you happy. Even if you come to this restaurant and you're like, oh, the menu's okay, but I don't know if I want this. Before we even ordered drinks, our server was like, I don't know what you like and don't like. because I want to make sure that you leave with something that you like. And that's not something that every restaurant does. You can't teach somebody how to do that. They either care or they don't care. It's the same doing YouTube. You either care or you don't care. But getting something off menu, the fact that they're willing to adjust to say if you don't like mushrooms and you got dietary preferences, knowing that they're willing to do that is an important thing to know when you come to a restaurant. This is one of those places that care. And we haven't always thought that about Terralina. If we go back to videos in the past, the first couple times we came to Terralina, we hated it here. And we came here about 8-9 months ago, we loved it. And it's only continuing to improve. We like that. This, 4.5 out of 5 stars. The freshness of the veggies, plus the garlic and the olive oil, it's not super oily. Like some places next door have served us before. And I love the freshness of the veggies, the lightness of the pasta's cooked perfectly. You would come here with friends and not feel like you were lacking. And nobody wants to feel like the odd man out, because we believe in inclusivity in everything. And it's not just food. This wonderfully looking balanced plate here is the shrimp scampi. If you've been here long enough, you know that I'm a bear and I love seafood. If you thought that I was going to eat Italian food and not prefer that with some sort of seafood, you were wrong. Because I love any sort of seafood pasta. I like branzino when I can get it without the pasta. I do like shrimp scampi. I like sometimes like the mussel, shrimp combinations. It really depends. I get in moods. I used to be a fettuccine boy, but lactose intolerance being what it is, I can't always have fresh made fettuccine. I have some new magic pills that are said to work better. So, I got their Chardonnay butter shrimp scampi with the sun-dried tomatoes in here. Got a little bit extra parm here on the side if you want it. But I want to try it as is. As the culinary team intended it to be. Nice Chardonnay butter. Nice, huge pieces of sea roach. All dripping in that Chardonnay butter sauce. Let's get it. I find that to be very intriguing because Chardonnay and shrimp scampi, normal thing. What I find in most places, they usually lean heavier towards the butter side than the Chardonnay side. They're using the Chardonnay or even just a wine-based sauce to sort of like enrich the sauce. That I find most places to be afraid to let that Chardonnay shine through. So you're getting the butter, but you still get that flavor profile and the character of the Chardonnay. And they're sort of like working together, which makes the shrimp give you this nice light brightness, that like tartness that you get with the Chardonnay is in the shrimp. Wonderful. With the sun-dried tomato and the perfectly good pasta, it's a lighter affair than like a really heavy cream-based dish. It's still giving you all the feels of Italia that you would like. That is a tasty pasta, and if you're going to go for Italian food at Disney Springs, previously, after much come up itself, our recommendation has always been Maria and Enzo's, if you're really craving Italian when you're here. Now it seems you have a choice, either Maria and Enzo's or Terralina. However, but there are other places. There are other places in here that serve Italian food. I'm going to leave them alone this time. This, worthy of a visit. And they do happy hour twice a day. Can't go wrong with that. I give it 4.25 out of 5 stars.
Cheers to a Brut Rosé and a new chef at Terralina that we did not expect here. Tastes like new beginnings, and I'm here for it. This is the after meal drink that you want in your life. 4 out of 5 rosés.
The Italians and their wines, it's a known quantity. The Italians in Limoncello scare me. That's like the Irish and whiskey. The things you will do with Limoncello never cease to amaze me. Now, look at the menu, I was like, oh, I'll just get the same Limoncello margarita that I had last time, but at the very top, that little specialty cocktail menu was a Limoncello Mojito. And all of a sudden, I went from curiosity to you have my attention. because mint, limoncello, a little bit of lemon in a beverage, refreshing. This feels like an escalation of a Florida lemonade that's aggressive at its best. Ooh. You got that nice, sharp, tart limoncello. The mint sort of softens out, and there's a little bit of carbonation. Not like a lot, not like cold Sprite from like the tap, but like that, like a light sort of sparkling wine. Just right tip of the tongue. Feels very crisp. It feels very front porch and fan yourself. I like it. 4 out of 5 claws. I may have found a use for limoncello at home, finally. It feels like the springtime of youth here at Disney Springs of Terralina.
I want to give a mad shout out to Chef that just went above and beyond to make sure that we got something new, and we appreciate the fact that since there's been a new chef since our last visit, that things changed. Highly recommend Omari, yes, our server. If you come to Terralina, ask for him, tell him that Princess and the Bear sent you, and if you don't, I think he's gonna have words.
Yes. He was half the good of the meal already. Entertaining from moment one to the time that we left. Attentive, joyful, love that.
And in a lot of situations, especially at Disney Springs with third-party restaurants, it's all about the cast member that serves you. They really make the meal or break the meal. Yes. So
this
make
time,
your meal.
Meal made. I don't know what you guys think. I know that Terralina is hard to overlook, sitting in the shadow of one of the worst restaurants in Disney Springs. Paddlefish sitting back there. Don't go there. But it has been coming up the last few years. We've seen improvements even before the new executive chef. We're seeing improvements even now. And we feel like it's going to be a place that's going to be hard to get a reservation of in a couple years. Right now, still very easy. But, I mean, there's a lot of competition for third-party restaurants for your dollars here at Disney Springs. So I need to know, given what you've seen, would you spend your dollars here at Terralina? If not, let us know why in the comments below. The chefs do occasionally see this. So if there's something you want to say, the comments is the place to say it.
It's true.
Now, if there's anything else you can see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, Bear just yeet himself into a pride flag and, I don't know, become the Pride King in No Kings of America?
I ride for the gays. But you heard the girl.